the first time I felt calling to the priesthood would be probably in my sophomore, freshman year in high school. And in some cases it was unusual because I was never an altar boy. Didn't come from a family of priests or nuns or brothers. But I always felt I used to read the Bible. I used to be intrigued with the biblical stories, the heroes of the Bible, and used to feel like, well, I'd like to do something big like that in my life. The more I used to read, the more I used to look after that into the different religious orders and read more about the church, the more I got interested in wanting to become a priest. The idea that God was calling me, I kept it to myself. I have an identical twin brother. I didn't even share that with him. It was a scary thought in that, how do you explain something that seems to be out of character? Nobody in my family, as I mentioned, was a religious. So it was kind of scary. How do you explain something that you yourself are not sure why you're attracted to this form of life? As a priest, I felt more called to a religious form of life that was not just stationed in a parish, but really another form of life that embraced more living a life with a habit, with superiors, and with a form of community that's different than a diocesan priesthood. It's a rhythm of life. It's reflective of what the scriptures call for when St. Paul in his letters say that they were praying constantly in the temple. Monks pray at certain times of the day where in reality it's all day, and that appealed to me. So I find my job and my role as rector, I've been able to see, it's given me much hope to see that there's a lot of convicted young men who are interested in following in the Lord's footsteps.
In January 2009, we are inaugurating a program in our diocese entitled Called by Name. In this program, we will invite people to submit names of those that they would consider suitable candidates for priesthood or religious life. I ask you to pray for this initiative, and I ask you to reflect on how God may be using you as an instrument of God for others. Let us pray for this intention. Let us work for this intention. Let us rely on the grace of God.